Michelle of Shell's Creations, and in this video I want to show you how the Resize Larger action works. Anytime you resize anything to be larger, there is some loss of quality. Now the reason for that is that, let me zoom in so that you can see, there's just not that much information there. So if I'm going to resize this larger, it's going to have to guess all the way along the edges as to where exactly the line should fall or what it should do so that it doesn't leave it blurry. As more advanced versions of Photoshop have come out, they've become better and better at doing that extrapolation necessary to try and keep things clear. But you're still going to have some image loss, and there are methods that you can use that can minimize the amount of quality loss that you have, and that's what's put into this action. So first thing, in order to run this action, you need to have a layer that is not a background layer that's not locked. And so if your background layer is locked, there's usually a lock here that you can click on to unlock it, or you can right click and change the background layer to a regular layer. But it needs to be a regular layer, and it needs to be selected in order for this to begin. Okay, we need to be able to see our actions palette to load the actions. And so you can see your actions palette up here under Window, go down to Actions, click on it, and that'll bring up your actions palette. And the next thing is to load the action. There's an icon right up here in the upper right hand corner. When you click on that, you can go down to Load Actions, and then you can navigate to wherever this action is saved. Mine is already loaded, so I'm just going to go ahead and hit Cancel. Now it's ready to go. Now you'll notice that this image that I'm going to resize is only 2 inches wide. I have it say it's 300 dpi, so it's web sized. It's 600 pixels wide. But I want to print it, if possible, I want to see if I can get it up to 4 by 6. So I'm going to go ahead and run the action. You just click on the run right here, and it does give you that warning that if it's locked background, you need to convert it to a regular layer, select it, and begin again. And just a note about the fact that there always is some loss of quality, but this is one of the minimum ways to do it. Go ahead and click Continue. Now when I'm running this action, I run it over and over again. So I'm going to go ahead and get my finger right here on play, and I'm going to put my other hand on the return button on my keyboard so that I can hit play, return, play, return, play, return, play, return. There we go, we're up to 3, and there we go. Now we're up to 4 by 6. And as you can see, if I zoom in, it isn't perfectly sharp, crisp, because it has had to do some of that extrapolating, but it is the least amount of quality loss that you can get using the action. I hope this helps you be able to work out some pictures that aren't quite the size you need them to be able to enlarge them in the best way possible. If you have any questions, you can reach me at shells.creations1@gmail.com. Enjoy!